Welcome back, everyone. Drake is at the end today, and it is Science Day. Let's get ourselves popped up and over out of here. Do we have any copper? I don't know if we do. For now, we're just going to plop down and grab a bit of juice from these trees while we talk about science. So, we're going to unlock the... We've unlocked the science. We're going to unlock this top one, which is universe exploration. It allows us to see the veins in the planet as we scan around it. That'll be helpful very quickly. The other things I want is steel. That's all base production. And this smelting purification is also base production. Is there anything else that wouldn't hurt to have thermal power on the list? We'll get the next step up shortly, and then I guess we do electromagnetic drives. That's good. Alright, so that's a big huge list of things to do. So to do that, we're gonna need our research facility. We'll plop that down, let him do his spiel about that while I do this and charge myself up.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the homeworld simultaneously.
Excellent. So, aside from his very quirky, entertaining attempt at English, robot brains. The center brain concept, I guess, would be your meta game, or not your meta game, your game history, your lore. What we're here for. But in fact, this thing is going to work our entire science tree. So there are 5 color cubes, 5 matrices, each of them much more difficult than the one before. Or you can do research. So right now we want them to do this fancy blue stuff. So to do that, we're going to need probably a container to put in, because I don't think I can. I'm just gonna check. I don't think I can manually put these in here. Oh, I can indeed. I can't control click them in, but I can do that. Okay, I can actually. Never mind. I can totally control click them. There you go. Now, if we just power him, he's gonna go for a while. Okay, perfect. What I'd like to do is to have that and that producing directly. They actually directly run off this line, so we can do that. We'll put another one of these. We'll put one of these right in here. We'll put one of these right in here. They're literally identical things, as we built before, so that's no big deal there. Oh yes, right. He's making the matrices, but we don't have a research. Oops. We don't have a research facility, but we can pocket those. And then our pocket robo guy will do the work. So you need the coils and the copper. Sorry, the magnets and the copper. And we'll do 2 of those. And you need iron plate, 2 iron plates and a copper. Okay. There we go. Nice. First research done. I think he'll have a thing to say about that too. Yep.
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins. Excellent.
So detailed display, vein distribution. Click that. Look at that. As we mouse out or as we look around and hit M mode, look what we can see. The whole planet. And all of its deposits. We got crude oil, we got coal, we got more crude, stone, copper, iron. I would love to see oh, hello. That's our spot there. And there's only 1 copper. That's too bad. Alright, I mean, there's a small little iron vein there, but I'm looking for a copper and iron vein side by side. Would be great to do larger production of this stuff, but I feel like our planet is a little, lackluster on that entire department, isn't it? Okay, well, it's not a great place. It's a good start spot. Not that great going forward. Alright, well, We have what we have. Well, we got iron there, and we got iron there, and we got copper here. Maybe we'll head over to that spot. Do it. Alright, we're not that terribly far away, to be honest. Alright, out of map mode, please. For now, however, these guys are going to do the job. We're going to take that beauty out of there, and that beauty out of there. We're going to throw down a storage. And this is, I don't know how useful this is going to be for you guys, but I found it interesting that you can do this. It may be very impractical, but we'll do this, and we will do this. And if you notice, these guys are going to stack both, right? But indiscriminately. So, what I'm thinking is it'd be nice to have, you know, the ability to filter. Is that going to work? I don't know. I think it will. I know they won't fill on each other. I don't know how they're going to handle when they do overstock each other. So, sure. Throw a bit of that in there and a bit of that in there. Alright. So what'll happen is they will only fill onto... See? It's filling there. It's a thing. I don't know how practical it is, but I thought it was interesting. Just don't hit sort. It's probably not very practical. But anyways, that can go in here. And we can then connect this beauty with a single or double or whatever we want, to be honest. There you go, give it a triple. Give her a triple whammy. Close that beauty. And in here, we're going to set this thing to matrices. Interesting. Oh, no, it doesn't work. I lied. Okay, so it doesn't work for that setting because you're taking stuff out and they will empty the empty ones first. Okay, lesson learned. Let's go there and there. And then we will... let's connect this up like twice, I guess. I don't know that there's going to be a need for... Probably no need for twice, actually. There will, however, be a need for twice on this side. I don't know that I can reach that. Let's see. If it was closer, it'd be better for transfer. Can we reach that with these things? Yes, we can. Okay. Good. Okay, that works. It's a little weird that they're not quite feeling like they're sent. Oh, they are. Just the camera angle, I guess. So, now this is going to make us blue matrices. But the next step has to be automated as well, which of course is to take the research and put it into a science lab that's going to make us science. So let's make one of those. Now, I'm actually making 5, as you can see, and there is a very good reason, or a somewhat good reason for that. Ooh, that's too many. Didn't filter those. Glad I found them now. What I'm going to do actually is go hit F, and I'm going to interrupt those. We have 2 already. There's 2 of those built. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Because we had the glass in hand, or available right beside us. So that's better to do that not manually. Alright, now what I can do is shift click this, and I can put another one of these right on top. And what that's going to do is that it's going to just simply triple the capacity of this thing. The bottom is still going to be required to feed everything for all 3. But each of these orbs will separately operate, as you can see, when the production is going in. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to do much quicker than that than we're already doing. What I'm going to do is actually go in here and take all that and all that. And we're just going to hand feed this for now to speed things up. We'll change this production rate up here. But for now, once those matrices are built, they need to go into another facility that again can be triple stacked. And this one can be set to research. Now it sets all 3 of the same type, obviously, to the same thing. I'd like a power unit, nicely slapped in the middle there. And we'll grab an arm. Yes, maybe a second arm. Apparently I can't do that without flying. Oh, I can jump it. There we go. Now, we are low on power, which is something we're going to have to deal with very shortly. But those should be feeding the blue into here. Look at that. 2 of them already running. And we're doing steel smelting, I guess, at this point. That's great. Can I go to research and switch up that? Oh, that's fine. 2.5 minutes? Sure. Now, before we go any further, I want to set this stuff up before I head off to do anything else. I do want to consider setting up a facility that's going to give us does that reach? Does that work? Is that going to grab there? I don't know. The what's it called? The graphite? Graphene? Graphite? I don't know. Still a noob here, guys. Still a noob here. I'm going to put this in here. That's a little too far. Unnecessarily far back. I love the sound effects. Alright, that's what I want right there. And then what we want is for this guy to unload onto the thing, this guy to load onto it, and this guy to unload onto it. So that they keep the belt full if they, or they return it to the belt if we don't need it. Okay. Good, and this stuff, once we get the tech, we'll do the smelting. It'll make sense in a moment, but I'm actually gonna, yeah, we're gonna just stop that one at 10, because that'll be for, like, our own storage. Then we're going to be doing smelting. That's actually a power system smelting, so let's go ahead and clean out over here. We're working on still the steel production. And I think steel just goes straight iron plate. So we can probably use this cluster right here to do that. And we'll do a similar sort of a 2-belt deal with that. How am I going to mine this? I feel like maybe we'll like do the mines on this side after I went and cleaned that other side, but that's fine. Maybe give it an angle on this one. There we go. Alright. I don't need to clean this stuff off. I don't know why I have an obsession with sweeping the ground behind before I work, but whatever. Let's see. How are we doing in the research? 13 more points to go. Can you maybe connect and go there? Oh, I see. It's just trying to connect to the nearest grid point. Got it. There we go. And then, you know what we can do? We can have the steel smelting this way and then bring it back. If we're going to use this bus line, it's going to turn around to go further, but that's fine. There you go, steel smelting. Alright. Let's do this far. That, and then this can go here. Good. And the steel, I'll grab the stone. I don't know if that matters at all. Every once in a while you get titanium out of them. See? 41 titanium ore. That's titanium right there. Do they tell you all the time when it's titanium? I don't know. But that one definitely showed titanium as the icon. Interesting. Okay. Not that interesting though, Drake. Not that interesting. Let's continue the smelting. We need... let's look at some ratios here. Power this beauty up and give it a theoretical link of power. Because there's basically no power going on there. And then I think what I'll do is throw some power systems in here. Here and here. There. There. And where's there? There. Okay. That sort of thing. No, that one's bad. That's a bad spot. Try that again. Put him over here. And there. And there. Sure. Some sort of grid action going there. Don't think I placed that right. There we go. Link. Good. Okay, anyways, that being done, we have some number of ore that's going to come out of here. Its production is 210 per minute, and this one's production is 240 a minute, looks like. If it has power. Let that guy finish. I think that's 240 and 210. Yep. Okay. So we have 450 items per minute. Okay. That seems like we can do the math on that. I don't know. You do math in public? I don't. It's not a smart idea. So we have 450 per minute. What is that per second? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Oops. Phone being... okay, that stuff is going to matter, so let's hold on. Let's pop over first and drop down here and activate that build. We had it all set up exactly as we wanted, so that's going to be the energetic graphite. They basically take the coal and upgrade it into this stuff. Boom, boom, boom. And we have energetic graphite. Now this stuff is going to be a much higher fuel use for me. So I'm actually going to try to stop mining randomly the dirt off the ground. Oops, that's not what I wanted there. This is what I wanted that for. That, and that. Sort that baby. Okay, we got new power systems. Excellent. So this miner right here is just going to box up a bunch of that stuff for us to use for ourselves. We'll come back for the coal and the power systems in a moment. No, stop that, Drake. Bad habit. Mining at 450 per minute. Then we take the smelters and find out how much they're consuming per minute, I suppose. Are we going to be able to do this on one belt? Probably. I put that there, and now and there. And we run straight through here. Let's look. And this guy is going to have iron smelting. Now, steel is what we need, and it comes from 3 plates. So this is a 3-second timer and 3 plates. So identical ratio, right? So we're going to smelt into iron, and then immediately smelt that iron into steel. Just very Factorio-esque of us. So I want this in triplicate if I can. Oh, I don't have any? I do not. That's awkward. Let's stop that nonsense. We need magnets and stuff. Okay. We need a stack of that. Take a stack of that. How's my supply on this? Take a bit of those. We need another bit of those. We'll take a stack or 2 of magnets. Maybe have a stack of gears, or do we have some? We got a bit. I like the range that you can grab things, like long reach built in. Stone I will pick up. If I can not get stuck on a tree. Super high-tech creature, and he is. Oh, it still gets stuck on trees. So, go ahead and make... Oh, now we need stone. Okay. See how well I know these recipes, guys? Alright. Man, I love the flying. It's awesome. You are gonna make me 3 more of those. Nope. That's 3. I need 4. And then 6 more. There we go. So, now the idea here is to do this. Now, I don't know if this belt can handle it. So you have to think through this. This belt will handle 6 items per second. And these guys, this recipe runs in 1 second pulling 1 item. So 6 is the cap off of this. It'll drain this belt entirely. Will 450 items per minute make 1 items per second? Hold on, math-wise. 60 seconds in a minute, 450 divided by 60 would give us 7.5 items per second. Okay, cool, perfect. We got a happy coincidence. This we'll grab and fill, and then we'll do the same thing here. This might actually work, guys. This might actually work. It's the first time I've done the steel smelting like this. It just seems to make sense to do it this way, though. So directly, if I understand, directly into a smelter, but that's too tight. I think they need that much room. That's one tile. It's basically how many lines they cross, not how many squares. So, if that makes... Oops. If that makes sense. I know that would be the same, but this would look like it's two squares apart, but it's not. From what I understand, it's not. Direct feed there. You should be able to do that. I'll double check our speeds for our inserters. We might need to put a belt in term in there. Make it 2 smelters. Oh, I can't do that, actually. Yeah, I could. Sort of. Now, these guys have a speed of 1.5 trips per second per grid. So that should be fast enough there. Per second per grid. Alright, I think that'll do the job. Let's power in, why not there and there. Boom, boom, boom. And these guys can be smelting steel. And if I just copy that, and over here. Boom, 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 look at that. We're using everything and smelting like crazy. That should be enough, including that tile gone. We now have steel in production here, guys. That's great. And I'm going to take that tree out of the way and that one, because they're visually in my way now. Now, steel storage is going to end up right there. Okay? And then these guys can have a smelt line, 3F1, 3F1, to run right here. There, there, and there. Is that necessary? No idea. Is that excessive? Probably. Ratios will be a later concept for us, okay? Let's put these belts in, guys. Super hurry up, fast, guys. Okay, I actually want to switch to research here, do our upgrades. Where's our robots? Drone engine. This is meter per second movement. Good. Do that better. Energy circuits. More fuel for me. Nope. Communication control. More drone controls. Good. +1 lines. Inventory capacity. What? Increase the inventory capacity to allow the mech to carry more items. I guess it's not that important to me. Mech per second, movement per second sounds important. That's red. Okay. And I think this one's probably also red. Yep. All right. Anything else? Anything else that's important? Ah, there we go. Allows planetary view, just like we just saw on our own. We'll be able to get information for the whole planet. That is what the mining capacity is on the planet. That's great. Great. Crystal smelting. No. Down here, we made these guys already. Good. So I can probably make them on the belt. Pardon me. That takes reds. Okay. Exploring. Let's queue this and this because we can. Anything else that is blue? Okay. Semiconductive materials, solar collectors. Ooh, I like that idea. Environment modification. Yes, that sounds lovely. And that's a full queue. Okay, good. Let it go. Now, again, I'm just gonna have the science. Try to keep the science running as frequently as we can because the science that needs those blues is gonna keep needing it. So. There you go. Load it up, boys. And we'll just leave this as a full line entirely. Or full box. There we go. And interestingly enough, it is prioritizing just the one side. Or not. It seems like this one's getting fed more than this one. If I do that, does that affect it? No, they seem to be going to this one first. I'm not sure why that would be. Interesting to note, though. Alright, so we are pumping out more steel than these guys can fill. That's beautiful. We got steel for days. Alright. No issues there. Now, what else did we research? Well, we got new power systems. Let's see about getting those babies online. Actually, there was a new piece of equipment that we got, wasn't there? Where is said new piece of equipment going to go? I think right here. What's he gonna take? Maybe let's do a sort here. I'm gonna get rid of some of these things. I don't know how to stock this. I don't know how to unload my inventory here. I guess we just put a manual storage down for stuff I don't need. What? Oh. I don't have one! I'm out of storage, Gromit! This one right here, we'll just plug that baby on right there. And I will manually throw the stone and the titanium in there, I suppose? Sure. Copper and stuff. Let's see, the copper smelters. Can we put some input of copper smelters in here? Here, throw that in there. Lovely. I just got like this crap sitting in my inventory, right? I don't need to have this crap in my inventory. And there, uh-oh. There. There. Ooh, drive research. Lovely. Is there a way to drop that stuff? Oh, hi. Not what I meant to do. Is there a way to, like, quick drop this? If I click that? No. Right click? No. Control click? Shift click? No. Shift click does the different thing. Alright. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I have to open them up. I guess they only put 5 items in. Okay, that's interesting to know. But anyways, not that interesting, Greg. Let's go. We have the graphite there for our inventory or for our production. That's fine. What we need is a couple of these, and they do actually. I do actually want them to be whole, right there. Whole mines indeed. Let's just swirl that one around a little if we can stuff that in there. Lovely. And we're going to throw a third one right in there. Now, this is more than this belt can handle, to be sure. So what we're going to... Oh, I don't know if that works. I don't know if we can output that. Oh, we can. Good. And there. So there is fine. This guy could maybe come on over here. And sound effects are essential, just so you know. This is not fluff and nonsense. These are essential sound effects. So there. That's probably way silly. That's probably not way more coal production than will matter. We can use, but that's fine. When we upgrade the lines, we can do so. And have a productive output. So, in the production facilities, there we go, in the power facilities, that's what I'm looking for. I want, like, I don't know, 5, 6 of these? Let's go with 6 of them. Perfect. Give me 6 of those babies. So what these are going to do is actually draw the coal in and spit out power for us. And oddly enough,
power station. Such power facilities need to consume chemical energy fuels. If you want it to generate continuous and stable power, you need to ensure a sufficient fuel supply at all times.
Will do, friend, will do. Now, I don't know what a sufficient fuel supply is for these guys, but we'll find out. Or we'll at least modestly experiment. Now, I want basically 1 input from each, and I don't know if that's going to be enough. I hope so. Probably not. We might need the faster inserter options. Hi! What is this? Construction drones. Excellent. I'll show that in a second, but we could have these feeding from both sides, right? We could have a second line over here, or a third line, and feed these guys like crazy. So that would work. Now, if this gets a gap in here, then we know we don't have enough fuel. But we can't tell until we actually have a draw. So those guys right there are going to produce a copious amount of fuel power for us. 21.9, and with everything that's currently running, we have only 13. So that's helpful. Alright, so power sorted. And we got some research going. Not enough research, obviously. So those guys aren't producing fast enough for the blue. What's going on there? What's it say? A lack of fuel. Yes, so we got 4 drones. Look at that. Yay! I'll throw that coal in there. We'll throw all this other crap in there. Sort this baby out. Is there anything left to sort? Or to deal with? No. Can I put those in? Okay. Run around. I just want to get rid of some of the stack. Sort. Sorting is fine, apparently. We're good. Got all the things. Alright, something else that we did research that we need to get sorted, working. I'd like to upgrade the science, but the other thing we need right now is that we have this stone producing here, and then we have stone that can actually be... Okay, I think we'll have to swap these around a little bit. How do we do that? This can now actually produce something different. So can this. How much glass and... I don't know how much glass and brick we need, but I'm going to leave like 2 of those running. And then we will put in another... Hi, lacking the item. Put in another couple of these. Don't make fatty noises at me, lad. This is going to have to move, obviously. So let's do that now, I guess. There we go. Pop that guy out of there, and we'll just replace it over here on this side. That's better. There. Quick as quick can be. Good. And somehow I put the things in the wrong spot, but I won't obsess over that. Let's grab this guy. Throw that in there. Good. Now, that gives us a little extra space to work with. There and there. And throw some more of this through here. I think what we need to do is... We might actually have to... Oh, we might not actually have to move this. Hold on. So that and that and that can go away. This belt just changed there. Like that will do. Because now that can go in here. Alright. And this guy I don't even have to... I'll just sit there and push that button and empty that line. Good. We'll take that. Oh no, that didn't need to go. My bad. We'll actually replace that. Like this. And then these guys actually do need to go back onto this line. Good. And this line is no longer going to be glass either, so we will do the same thing here. I don't have enough fuel in my inventory. No, that's not going to work. Which is why we stored up this baby over here. It's a first reasonable size or type of fuel for us. Right, do that, and then hold C. Nope. Hit C and throw that in my inventory. There we go. Oh, I'm like, what's he doing? He's not got juice to jump around and fly, dude. He's just very inefficient at it. Alright, this can go out here. Hi. That works fine right like that. I'll grab one of those and connect them in there. I'll grab this and I will empty this beauty right here. Oops. Take that off there. We don't need that onto a line right now. Okay, and then I think what we'll do is get rid of that. I think we have double smelting needed here. So like that? No. Like, we need 2 more of those. We're probably not going to be able to smelt fast enough for this. Hold on. This guy is going to do this, which is silicon ore. 10 stone in 10 seconds. So 1 per second. Okay. Fine. We can do that recipe. Copy, paste, 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 paste. So that is actually 1%. That's actually the entire belt. Okay. But those will prioritize. So when those things aren't running, these guys will get a full feed. I'm okay with that. There we go. And we'll do... How are we doing on time? Oh my goodness, 35 minutes in. How does the time fly when you're having fun, guys? How's that happen? And this into there, and then this can continue. We'll just finish this job off anyways. And I'm not sure 100% how this is going to connect, but I think like that will do. Maybe. We're going to put one of these guys right in here. Lack of item again. Well done, Drake. Well done making just enough of what you need. And no surplus. Let's make a bit of surpluses, shall we? There we go. Some number of some things. Out of iron. Okay. No logistics bots apparently, so that's sad. Heartbreaking, really. That, and then I think we'll do this. That looks okay. And then I think I only need one smelting unit to take care of the next step. These guys need power. Can't put it there. Put them there and there. Sure, and then one right there. Lovely. Now you are going to be the next phase, which is to turn the silicon 2 per second into half a high purity silicon per second. Okay, but that's silicon ore. So these guys are basically manufacturing silicon ore out of stone. Okay, I like it. Oh, we didn't connect these extra ones here, or here, or here. Alright, so we got our silicon going, we got our steel going today, we got our, let's do that, and then I need a storage for you. We got our power systems online, so we're now using a better power system. Now this guy has a timer of what? It was 2 seconds? Yeah, so that's plenty with just the one storage. Beautiful. I don't know how many we're going to need of this, but I'm going to go at least 10 stack. There we go. Look at that. We got silicon, high purity silicon going. We got steel going over here. We got our research basically sort of going, except for not activated. So Dum forgot to do the connection. Somebody would have already caught that, I'm sure, and been waiting for me to finish and failed. But didn't that time, guys. That time I didn't. We got our big fuel production over here. That's great. Burn through that environmental stability. We got our actual personal fuel supply right here, so we can always stock this stuff up. Right, keep ourselves juiced up. And right now, this is all we need to go forward. So every piece of the puzzle is now in place to go, well, to go off planet, really. The next thing I want to do, though, is to find that that copper-iron vein connection that we had there. And before we end, let's re-look for that. Where was that? There was like a spot. It wasn't too far. Had copper and a couple iron. This one over here. So let's head over that way, and then next episode we will see about getting that online to make more blue than we are making currently, because we're right now not making a lot of blue science. So let's have a little fly, spin around there, and we will we'll say goodbye for there. Thank you everybody for joining us for another episode, and tomorrow we will be hooking up a much faster production of science, and that'll be done right in here, and hopefully that'll give us a really solid supply of science that'll be just focused on producing as much science as we can in the area. So thank you everybody, blue science anyways. Thank you everybody for joining me, and we'll see you in game.